We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Ah, scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the
Caramba,
beginning of the
sobrou só
end.
ele.
And it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Cole Phelps.
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Pra ganhar uma medalha pra ir pra frente da guerra de novo. Manifestos de...
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club,
manifestação.
6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying army surplus
Essa
morphine.
morfina já tá me
Get over
perturbando,
there
velho.
before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
I don't mind that you're talking, so long as you don't mind that I'm not listening.
God damn it. We can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Phelps tem vícios em desvendar essas crimes. Qualquer um. Joga um sítio. Venda tudo.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job.
Hey, Sentry, citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Sentry unit?
Ah, não vou atender essa unidade, não.
You don't
Fui
want the call,
designado
leave
pra
it.
uma
Let's
outra já.
send a prowler.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that. Left turn here.
Tá mala no chão aí, tio.
It's the next left.
Homicide guys are already inside.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Find out what's going
Bukowski.
on from the Bulls and homicide.
Phelps.
I'll look around.
Back again. Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him.
Oi.
Certainly sends a message. We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bow.
Comprou o
Get
clube,
this,
ficou
they
pouco
used to be in
tempo com
a
ele.
four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
you mind if we take a look around? Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Dá uma olhada. Quer procurar alguma coisa na roupa dele? Tem alguma coisa dentro?
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Garrafa de bebida. Não é importante.
Oh, the top. It's gotta be something big, right?
Não é importante.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Tem nada dentro?
What's that click?
Susto, mano.
Trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle.
Cada morfina, é isso?
Kept his stash close at hand.
Dois olhos, cara. Ver se temos alguma coisa importante aqui. Uma rádio quando toca música aí.
Army surplus again. McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
Tô louco. Ele vai mandar essa embora, não?
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
Dá pra você sair daí?
Advice?
Find out what's going on from the Bulls and homicide. I'll look around.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Vamos ver o defunto. Uma coisa nas mãos. Tá a mão bem gasta, nossa. Deve ser usuário mesmo. Ponta do dedo parece queimada.
We have a new source, or is this
Vamos
coming
à
from what's
morfina.
left in circulation? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective.
Nossa.
Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today.
Tranquilidade.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Tá mentindo. Tá mentira ou é dúvida? Como é que ela não sabia?
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Falei.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Alguma ideia?
I'm at a loss.
Back to the station. We need to speak to someone on the robbery detail.
I thought this was such a nice area.
I swear, this town is going straight for hell.
Vamos pro pegar o clube de jazz.
How well did you know the owner? Goldrick? Well enough.
Faz tempo que ele tá envolvido e a gente não faz nada com ele. Não chegamos a ver lá ainda. A gente tinha esses bilhetes de entrega, tudo. Saindo.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow. Or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmfuhrer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Esses dois têm uma história junto aí. De alguns episódios anteriores.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
Por quê?
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sabe sim. Não há dúvida aí.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with you, officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words and very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Tá aprontando, hein, Phelps? Ixi. É suspeito que sim. Ah, tô com um carrinho melhor agora, ó. O barulho do veículo lembra muito Driver, cara. Driver 2 ou 1? Era 2 ou 1 se tirava a habilitação. Caras V8 da vida.
Risk losing the trail.
Eu fiz errado. Ó, o reflexo no retrovisor, cara. Pra galera que nos acompanha aí, nós estamos ao vivo no YouTube, tanto no YouTube quanto na Twitch. Na Twitch, se você se inscreve, independente para quem for, fizer uma inscrição ou dar um presente, até acho que dia 15, se eu não me engano, você tem 3 meses de Apple TV+. Então assim, se você faz uma assinatura com algum canal, se inscreve no canal, vocês têm 3 meses de Apple TV+, aí. Pra quem gosta de série, sabe que a Apple TV tá vindo com bastante conteúdo aí. Trocou rápido? Falando que esses dois tinham. E o parceiro seguiu ele.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
He's only a writer. He can't really help it.
Boy,
Mesa 3.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy.
Fine.
I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps.
Quem que é mesmo
Mickey
esse ator?
Cohen.
É um
Good
ator fudido
afternoon.
também.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Mentira.
Jack Dragna has you on the run. You're muscling the guys who stole the morphine from the ship.
You calling me a liar, kid?
Sim.
You think you can prove that in court? Huh?
Agora duro saber.
Nice try, kid. But you're gonna have to do a lot better than that.
We believe there's a
Aí,
link
já.
between a group of
Então,
Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
duvido.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come
As
in?
críticas aí no jogo.
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free. I know you.
Are we going to the Mocambo this Friday?
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons,
Crate of Valor smokes. Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of
Achamos
cigarettes
tudo.
at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Hey.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the
Bye.
grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head. That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sap.
Caixa de...
I need a drink. I got the goddamn jitters again. I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that desk.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sap.
Enough to arm 3 companies.
Mouthpiece tore strips
Here's our
off me
backroom
at the grand
arsenal from
jury.
the 111 Club.
Case was thrown out. Now the DA.
This is the crate we recovered.
E a morfina.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car.
E agora o bicho pega.
Go!
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Bora, bora, bora tudo.
Drink. I got the jitters again. I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Ela tá faltando de bebida.
Vice boys get any on the side?
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
Corre.
I think his name is spelled. I read about him in the paper.
Well, you can only dream.
All units, officers need help in 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identify. Code 3. All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution.
Que dá pra quebrar.
Units 49 William 15
Quebrar
Adam,
o...
total
a cerca, mas tem um borro atrás.
establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3, identify. Unit 19 Adam, lead the officer at 5-9.
Caramba. Pistolinha, nada.
You're clear, go! Can't make the shot.
Caramba, travou tudo aqui, mano. Na próxima.
War zone.
Só precisava dar a volta por trás, né?
LAPD, drop the gun now.
Pé dele. Queria matar ele, queria deixar ele vivo, mas pelo visto não deu certo. Nossa. Vindo ao Rio de Janeiro. Maluco. Eu vi ele já. A outra mão? Álvaro
Phone number and restaurant table.
Hollywood Dad. Between those. Combo Table 3. Oh. Ele vai embora?
It's one of the BARs.
É a mesma.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
O nome dele deu no manifesto, será?
I don't believe you, Felix. I've got gunmen blasting away at innocent citizens. This is getting out of hand. Is there something you want to tell me?
I appreciate you calling me a liar, detective. You want to prove that I was involved? I'll let it slide this time. For old time's sake.
Pergunta errada, pra variar.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
So you're telling me this was random?
They could want someone else on the bus. They could like using buses for target practice, man. How the hell would I know?
We'll be in touch.
Errei as duas
You heard that
perguntas.
Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
I've got friends that work at the exam. How about $5?
Aqui não pode dirigir. Fazer a ligação.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
Agora você pode dirigir.
I've got friends that work.
You're behind the wheel.
How about $5?
Where are we going?
Can you drive to this one? Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer. Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Esperamos. Morphine.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Level with me, Jack. Some of the guys stole that dope.
Eddie McGoldrick. There's your man. Case closed. Can I go now?
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Mentira.
You're not a good liar, Jack. I know you want to help your guys, but this has gone too far.
If you believe I had anything to do with the theft of the BARs, or the morphine for that matter, I suggest you produce some evidence.
No. You trying to sit me down? You want me to play with that? Did you approve last Saturday? You should let me type it. Ooh. Is the captain in?
You okay, Phelps? Standing around, doing nothing? You look shell-shocked.
I didn't matter. We're not building in this city anymore.
I've had enough of this. You're wasting my time.
Não acertei nenhuma.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
You're the reason brothers and sisters just marry.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Talk about son of a bitch!
Porque a gente tá com pressa.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
He just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Salve, salve, Marshmallow. Boa noite, Segredos. Certo? Seja bem-vindo à live.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
These guys aren't gonna go quietly.
Open fire!
Essa foi pesada, hein? Beckett. Only.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them. Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Tem nada aqui.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Tudo de série das outras armas. Vamos ver o que é o outro agora aqui.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the
Correzinha
public
amarelo.
we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
O outro presunto aqui. Nada. Não. Bora.
You can drive. Fine. Where are we headed?
Correio de Hollywood.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Toma. Presentinho.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God. Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Deve ver se tem alguma coisa.
Any ideas?
Your other dead war buddy. You check his pockets too?
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Coisa aqui. Cadê ele?
What do you think?
You think the Vicks at the post office had something on them that we missed? We could try there.
É, então, pelo visto a gente deixou passar. Vamos ver o que tem na roupa dele.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Nada, tem alguma coisa na mão? Tem.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
É, querer dinheiro fácil.
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Tem nada, tem nada. Cadê o parceiro pra me dar dica? Parceiro... Ai, tá no carro, velho. Vamos ver o ponto de encontro.
Take the next left turn. This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here. You can't see these people, right?
Suada.
Light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Nossa, essa daqui passa. Não vi que tinha um nas costas aqui.
Light 'em up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole, nail him.
Find some cover! Stay in cover!
Cadê?
They're making a run for it after them.
Get in cover! Get in cover, now!
Pilot?
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that list.
AGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Courtney Shelton lá, o cara que acabou de fugir?
It's the next left. Go left here. You're gonna go right up ahead. Turn left when you can. Take this left. What the hell?
You know how dangerous that is?
Na frente.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm that close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Ih, o que tá acontecendo, hein? Tá armando alguma coisa aí, hein?
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that down.
You're in interview too, Phelps. There's a quack in there with him.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. It leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Verdade.
So what are you going to do with your cut, Sheldon? You were probably the bravest man I ever saw. And you were acting like a low coward.
I'd ask you not to answer that, dear boy. Do you have any real evidence, detective?
Hey.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Can you identify the man in this picture? Do I need to fill this out? Negative.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Como assim?
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children,
tá fazendo mesmo.
consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Caraca, mano. O melhor detetive foi afastado.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Será que foi o parceiro dele, pô? Aquele parceiro dele da narcótica, será que armou pra ele? Não aprendeu mesmo. Safadinho.